Are we still worried about lighting? Are we still worried about the latest, the greatest, the best gadgets that there are on the planet? Are we worried about updating our phones, making sure that we have proper microphones, proper filters? As you can see on my phone that's, I don't know, maybe 8 years old, there is no big filter. What you see is what you are getting. And I am Kitrin Marie, reside in St. Louis, Missouri, an artist, writer, speaker, life, and a business coach who just turned 62 a couple weeks ago, and man, do I feel it. Man, do I feel the wears and tears that have transpired over the last year and a half, 2 years. What kind of crazy world are we living in? And how are you surviving in it? As a business coach, as a life coach, I always want to know how everyone is doing. You know, here in St. Louis, Missouri, the heat index today I think is about at 103. Yesterday it got up to 107. I have a new set of puppies, and my hankopotamus is not doing real well this morning in the heat. She's been up throwing up since 4 o'clock this morning. I mean, it is that bad. So wherever you are, whatever the heat condition is, I hope you are treating yourself to cool, calm, things that help you be conducive, healthy in this life. I was outside with the pups last night. We probably stayed out a little too long, but as the sun was going down, I wanted to get them outside so they could get some exercise, and then I guess it took a toll on her. I know better, so shame on me. But today she is eating yogurt, and she is eating popsicles, and she is eating bananas. So she is eating and drinking, and I did go get some Pedialyte for her. It's like having a baby. Anyway, what is your latest gadget? What are you using? And when is the last time you actually made a sale with anything that you are producing, servicing, creating? My business last year completely took a dive. Had to go back into food and beverage and to earn an income. It was a very stressful year last year. I bounced from place after place after place till finally I found somewhere where they would work with my schedule. They would allow me to do the things that I needed to do for myself, to get myself healthy, to get my mental state back where it needed to be. You know, it's a big concern for a lot of us right now how we are surviving on the incomes that we are making. And it's difficult, you know, across the board. You hear everybody talking about their utilities have gone up, groceries have skyrocketed. Going out to dinner, it just doesn't behoove a lot of people. You know, having to pay for a meal out when you are used to being entertained and enjoying a meal, and then having to tip on top of that, it is playing havoc in people's pocketbooks. And those of us in the food and beverage industry, it is very much showing up on our paychecks, the lack of. You know, so what are you doing for entertainment? I just got back from a fabulous trip in Tennessee and North Carolina. My guy and I, we just had to get out of the city for a little bit. All the way back home, I kept saying, I do not want to come back to Missouri. I do not want to come back to Missouri. I would love to live in Franklin, Tennessee. But so would probably about 40% of the rest of the population across the United States. But anywhere in Tennessee, I would love to be. Just a gentler, kinder, more polite state that I have ever been in. Cost of living, of course, in Franklin, Nashville, Knoxville area is a little high, but you get into Silverville or you go closer to Clarksville the other way, you know, there are things that are affordable. But that's just kind of where I'm at right now, trying to rebuild my classes, trying to figure out, am I moving, am I staying, what really is going on in my world. You know, I still want to teach my vision board classes. I still want to teach my art classes. I still want to do my life and business coaching. You know, and I have said it from the get-go. I am not a doctor. I hold no big degree. I took courses, I took classes that I have been able to work in with my art classes. You know, I teach the classes in my home. I have a beautiful patio outside when the weather is conducive, and teach a lot of my classes out there. What about you? What are you doing for entertainment? How are you affording life with your income, with the salary that you're making in the state that you live? How are you surviving? You know, as an influencer, as a person who goes live, who does videos, what equipment are you using, and have you upgraded what you have? You know, I went to go break out a microphone, and for whatever reason, it is not compatible to this phone, and I don't know how I have not used this microphone in 8 years. You know, a lot of these new phones come with a buffer so you don't hear background noise. Because it is so hot, I do have some fans going, but have to in this house. But what gadgets do you have on your phone that is going to help you enhance what you do? You know, you can have the latest and greatest of all the equipments. You can have the best, but if you are not comfortable with going live or doing video, telling people who you are and what you do, any of those gadgets, it will not matter. I thought about this morning breaking out my big lighting that I use for photography and everything, and I'm like, you know what, I'm fine with just what I have, just being present online, having a hook. There's somebody that I follow over on TikTok, and if you do not follow me on TikTok, go on over, look for our Kitrin Magic Maker. But there's a business coach over there that I follow, and the first thing that she says is, if you are not grabbing your people in the first 30 seconds of your video, you're losing valuable customers. What's your hook? What's your service? What's your product? What are you telling someone about your personal life that isn't too personal, that people want to connect with who you are? You know, these are things that I do talk about in my own business coaching classes, because when people like you, when people want to associate with you, they feel comfortable with who you are. They can relate to what you have to say, and they want to be with you. They want to learn more about you, and then therefore it makes them want to buy from you. You know, I have a line of merchandise that is on a back burner. You know, and I want to start some new projects, and I do need to get my sewing room a little more organized in order to produce these fabulous custom pieces. But all of these clothing influencers that we are seeing across the board, reality tells most of us who are hardworking, we don't have those kind of budgets. And are we really, really all concerned with the get ready with me outfit, or this is the outfit of the day? You know, look in your own closet. Do you have 7 good pieces that you can use? What are you wearing to your job? How are you affording the clothes that you have? And would you be willing to pay a little bit more for a custom piece? You know, I think Amazon and some of these other companies from over in China, you know, it is cost effective for some. But as far as the influencer goes, you know, on what is their weekly budget and what are they misleading you so they can earn an income? You know, it's like the carnival barker who says, sign up for my course and I can teach you how to make 7 figures. It doesn't work like that. It has never worked like that. So be very mindful of who you are listening to and where your hard-earned dollar is going to. You know, I would love to be able to have my people in front of me. I don't do things real well online other than speaking, making video, you know, going live, talking about who I am and what I do. But I like that in person. You know, here I am in St. Louis, Missouri. If you're interested in any of my classes, I really would love to hear from you. You can email at kitchenmarie@gmail.com. Leave a comment below this video. Let me know where you are, what you're interested in, how you are affording life, where is your entertainment, what products have you purchased, who's your favorite influencer. You know, let's get this conversation going. Let's get my business back up and running. You know, so for today, for tomorrow, be happy, be blessed, be thankful for all the wonderful things that do come into your life. I am Kitrin Marie, reside in St. Louis, Missouri, an artist, a writer, speaker, a life and a business coach. Y'all take care, and wherever you are, stay cool. Bye.